Hi guys, in my last review of Versa, I think I've concluded that only Versa Cash, whether the conventional or the Islamic one, and Versa Gold that I found attractive enough to invest in. But apparently now they have added a few more options that I found attractive too. So yeah, I thought I would do an updated review, and if you want to know more about that, then stick around. Alright guys, if you wanted to get the 10 ringgit bonus, then just use my referral link in the description box down below to download the app. And after that, you just need to deposit 100 ringgit to your Versa account and you'll be on your way to receive your 10 ringgit bonus. So if you're not sure how long you're going to put your money in your Versa account, or if you think that it's going to be less than 3 months, then you can opt to deposit it to Versa Cash, either the Islamic one or the conventional one, depending on your preference. And you're going to get about 3% annual return. And if you want to cash it out, there'll be no penalty imposed. But I would like to point out that Versa Cash is not capital protected, but the risk of you losing your capital is very slim. So the chance of this happening is very low. Alright guys, if you want to have the possibility of getting a higher return with higher risk, then you can opt to invest in Versa Growth. The 1-year return currently is at 17%, so that's quite high. And you'll be investing in SP 500 companies, so that's great. You can also invest in Versa in Sing Dollar, so you'll be able to diversify your Malaysian ringgit exposure. And the rate of return is currently at about 8% for 1 year, so that's not too bad. If you are into Sharia compliant investment, then you can opt to invest in Versa Growth I. It has high allocation to Malaysian equities and the rate of return is about 15%. So that's quite high. There is also zero sales fee and there is no redemption fee if you want to cash out from your position. Personally, I'm looking forward to invest in this fund. It's just that I'm going to wait for the prices to take a dip before investing. You could also opt to invest in Versa Global I. It has a rate of return of about 18% for 1 year. This is a Sharia compliant fund, but if you go through the fund allocation, then you can find that some of these companies are listed in the pro-Palestinian boycott, divest and sanction movement, so that's something that you need to consider. Of course, there's also the Versa Gold Fund with 1 year return of about 27%, so that's quite interesting. And you can also invest in Versa Moderate I Fund, but this fund would have higher allocation to Malaysian Sukuk, so the rate of return could be quite limited, so that's just about 6% per year. Also, the retirement fund could be quite exciting now, but you have to keep your investment until the age of 55. So that's something that you really need to think about if you are interested to invest in this private retirement scheme. Alright guys, so that's my updated review of Versa. So now it has more exciting fund going for it, and personally, like I said, I'm just going to wait for some of the fund to take a dip before I buy them. Or otherwise, you guys could also use the dollar cost averaging technique to make your investment, which means you don't really need to have a look at the fund prices, but just set aside a fixed amount every month and put it to your investment account. Alright guys, that's all for this episode of my vlog. Don't forget to like, to comment and to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.